Hey everybody, Krisann again. I am back to working on my Christmas Planning 101 book. Thank y'all for who are coming on this journey with me. I know these videos are a little bit longer, but I'm just taking you on my journey with me to filling out my actual Christmas Planning 101 book. The idea of the Christmas Planning 101 book is to get the ideas out of your head and onto a piece of paper. So it's kind of like a brain dump, as Cassandra calls it. So we have, in the other two videos, covered the first two parts of the book, or first three parts of the book, and we are now up to Christmas Kitchen. So this is all the different types of foods, anything that revolves around the kitchen. And the first thing we have is my baking list. We are on page 73 if you are following along in yours. And so on this, and remember, I'm reading down here at my book, and so I will not always be making eye contact with you because I'm going to be looking down and filling my book out. I mean, I'm really doing this as we are talking. See? Here's all my writing and stuff in here. I have my little multicolor pen and I'm writing in red because that's what I like to write in. Okay, so the first thing is the Christmas baking list. And this is just where you're gonna write down, I have it divided out into categories: goodies to make and give, at-home goodies, goodies to take. So that's things to make and give, to other people, things that you want to have at your home, and then things that you need to take to other places, get-togethers, things like that. So my first thing on goodies to make and give is going to be my raspberry pepper jelly. And then I'm going to have my fudge. And then I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these. I have these little bakeware things, and I have an apple cake recipe that belonged to my grandmother, and everybody loves it. And there are 12 little things in here, so I'm thinking that I may actually do up 12 little apple cakes. So I'm gonna put down and give them away. So I'm gonna put down the apple cake on here, and at home we are gonna have some fudge, and we're going to have some raspberry pepper jelly. So I need to make sure I'm putting on both lists because I need to make sure I have enough for them and for us. Raspberry pepper jelly. I want to make black bottoms. And I want to make the apple cake because when I do up the apple cake recipe, well, there'll be enough for his, there'll be enough for a lot, for one for us. And that is a recipe that freezes very well, so I can make those up ahead of time and it will be perfect. Apple cake. I am going to, what else am I, and now this is just baking. I'm not really getting into savory foods and stuff like that yet. So just things that I bake. My Chex Mix, I do bake that. That will be for home. Let's see. Goodies to take places. I don't really take sweets places. I am known for my hot pineapple salad casserole, I guess. Pineapple casserole and my corn pudding. So those are the two things that are easy to make, and cream corn. That's the other thing. So those are things that I will take places, and not so much goodies. So things I'm going to make is the raspberry pepper jelly, the fudge, the apple cakes. I think that's probably going to be it that I'm going to be giving away. All right. Next is my Christmas baking timeline. So here you write down things you want to make, you can make before November, things to make in November, and things to make in December and January. And I included those because we go through Epiphany through January 6th. So I wanted to include the entire Christmas season there. So really and truthfully, the apple cakes I can make, let's see, let me think about this. My black bottoms I need to do in December. I'm going to do some fudge in December. My apple cake in December. A lot of my stuff is not going to be things I can make ahead of time, but November can be my pepper jelly because I can make that ahead of time. Now, what I do like to do though is I like to wait till it gets a little colder because it heats up the kitchen. And I make raspberry pepper jelly and peach pepper jelly and mixed berry pepper jelly. So got those down on here. All right. Oh, and my Chex Mix is going to be in December. All right. And for January, I'm going to make a king cake. So some of y'all listened about the Epiphany, 12 Days of Christmas and Epiphany. You'll hear me talk about the king cake. All right. So that takes up the baking. Now, special meals. You can make a list of special meals you need to plan for November through January. So, you know, like in November, you can put down Thanksgiving, but, more likely mine is the, first Sunday of Advent. So, and then December, we have the second Sunday, third Sunday, fourth Sunday of Advent, Christmas Eve, and Christmas morning. Those are my things. Meals on the go is also listed on here, and that's things that you need to take other places, or if you're traveling, things to create and take with you. All right. And right now we're not doing any traveling, so I don't need to figure that out. Food gifts. Yay. This is where we make stuff and give it to people. So just make out a list of tried and true food gifts that you've done in the past, as well as new food gift ideas. So one of my, so my tried and true is my fudge, my black bottoms. Ooh, and this doesn't have to be things that you have to do. This is just giving you ideas of things to do. Black bottoms, my tiger butter, my pepper jelly, grape jelly. Everybody loves my grape jelly. And the secret is I followed the jelly recipes, but I use Welch's grape juice. So that is the trick to it. And that's all that's in it. Welch's pure 100% grape juice, sugar, pectin, and we're done. Grape jelly, my apple cake, and then some of the things that I want to try some cake balls, some kind of cake balls is something that I would like to try, as well as the Buc-ee's nuggets copycat recipe. So Buc-ee's, I talked about it before, place you can go and it's a gas station basically. Way different than a regular gas station, but they have these little things called beaver nuggets, and they are basically puffed corn and they're caramelized. And so I found a copycat recipe and I want to try that. All right, next we have favorite Christmas food interviews. All right, I'm not gonna fill this one out because I have interviewed everybody in my family and it's already in my big notebook. So basically here you're gonna write down the person's name and you're gonna write down the top 3 things that they like best at Christmas of different kinds of Christmas foods, and try to incorporate those into your celebrations or into, any type of get-togethers that you have with your family. All right, next is December dinners. December dinners this is where you make out a list of items that you can make and have for dinner. You can make them ahead in November, or they're just things that so you don't have to go, what am I gonna eat for dinner? You already have an idea of things. So there is room on here to make out 30 dinners. So I have quick and easy meals, make ahead meals, slow cooker, and other meal types. So quick and easy. Let's talk about what I can do quick and easy. Quick and easy. Tacos, chili, barbecue chicken. I love barbecue chicken. Hamburgers, hot dogs. And I know, I'm not saying these are the most nutritious meals. I'm just saying these are quick and easy ones. So let's see. Slow cooker. Chili could go under that also. Make ahead meals. All right, so lasagna. And so lasagna is if you have a smaller family, make a regular size thing of lasagna. I mean, like the ingredients for all of it, and then cut it in half and make it into 2 smaller or 3 smaller pans. As much as you can get out of the one recipe, and then you have multiple pans. So make ahead meals, lasagna, hamburgers actually is one that I do a make ahead because I will cook them almost done, like not quite as done as I like them, and then freeze them, and then we pull them back out, and I can heat them up in the oven or like in the crock pot or something. I can throw them in there frozen and just let them come back up to room temperature, and they will heat, or you throw them in the microwave if you're a microwave person. And so that's really great. Other quick and easy meals, pork chops. I have this list in my other book, so I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I had forgotten. Just, you know, quickly, and, you know, yell to everybody else in your family, hey, what's your favorite meal to eat? And write it down. Now, here's a list that says, let someone else cook. And I know that sometimes during December, we really get to where we're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to cook. I want to go out to eat. And then we're like, oh, where are we going to go eat? Well, here is where you write down the places that you like to go to: fast food restaurants, sit-down restaurants, takeout or delivery, and also meal exchanges. Do you have somebody that you can do a meal exchange with? So fast food restaurants that you like I don't like McDonald's. Every once in a while I get their fries. I will go through and get a Coke because there's something about McDonald's Cokes. I don't know what it is. But there is something about it. So just write out all of those things there for you. And then here is your Christmas grocery list. I actually already have bought most of my groceries for this year, so I'm not going to fill this out currently. But what you do is you write out the items that you can buy ahead, and then list out your local grocery stores, online grocery stores with delivery, and grocery store sale dates. I'm still working on my sale dates there, and fill that out. And then the last but not least, we have exchanges. And this is this crosses 2 categories, both the food and into activities and events. And so here we just write down of the different kinds of exchanges that you think you'll be participating in this year. And you have gift exchanges, card exchanges, and then I have food related exchanges. And so that's like if you're doing a cookie swap or something like that. And then on the other page, we have Christmas exchanges. And this is where you're going to list out things that you have that you can lend to people, and also things that you need to borrow from somebody that involves the kitchen. Like I have a hot chocolate maker. I have a 3-pot crock pot. I have a chocolate fountain. So these are things that I have available, and I can let my family and friends that I would let borrow them know that I have these items if they want to borrow them for their Christmas get-togethers. I have a big drink terrain that's sitting over here in the corner. Oh no, over there in the corner. And it is a cold drink server, but it's Christmas. It's a Christmas theme. So those are the kind of things that you can do up a little card and send out and let people know that you have. All right, this one went really quick because a lot of them I already have done. So from past years. And so some of these things, if you've been doing this with me for a while, you may not fill out some of these pages, or you may have a few new things you want to put down. I'm not trying to get you to do multiple work for multiple years. If you've already done something that can translate over, like the 30 meals and stuff, you got that in your notebook, and that's why we have it in our notebook, so we can go back and reference it. So, all right, I will sign off for now, and later on this afternoon, I am going to come back and we are going to do the last area, and that is the home and away at Christmas. And it covers our activities, our events, decorating, entertaining, traveling, and that dreaded word, cleaning. So, but we will come back and we will finish up my book this afternoon. All right, I will talk to y'all later.